Alright, how's it going, guys? So, we had an update testing and update release today, and I wanted to show you guys this. I talked to Greg, and we can now do berry bushes. So all these extra berry bushes can just be tossed in here, and nicely they are 1,080 liters of biomass. So, pretty decent amount. And this thing, even though I have a Invar burning box and a steel burning box here, 1632, it's still running too fast with the plant remains that I was running. So I put in this tank as a buffer. Right now it's only running what we actually are using, and it looks like we're now full on distilled water, which makes sense because this puts out a lot. So we're going to have to get that changed, which is not a big deal. And especially since we have our nice return pipe here that I just added to the setup we're going to run. So I can actually do that, and it will just empty that way. I've got rubber here. We're going to work on Tuesday to get these pipes changed over. We're working on setting up the electrolyzer today. I did cheap out for today and just run it across here because we're going to change all of that out on Tuesday. And to be honest, it's been a long day. Between me doing the update testing this morning at about 10 o'clock and then doing stream with Junior and Crazy and Tamra, kind of had a long day. So I'm being a little bit lazy on setting it up. We can change it on Tuesday. That is low enough. Let's go ahead and put that back so it can get that distilled water out of there. We can make more ethanol. We're running more sticky resin, getting us more latex, making more glue for out there. But let's get into what we're actually here for today, which is the electrolyzer. So we've kind of been over the setup, but I'll go over it again with you. We're using a solid, dense burning box. It doesn't matter if it's solid gas or liquid. We're just doing solid because we have a bunch of lignite coke here that needs to get ran. And it has distilled water, like I said, ran through that pipe there. This pipe here is our return pipe, which is running over here and then into this return pipe setup here. This is a steel turbine. And then the new stuff on the top is our dynamo and our electrolyzer. So dynamo takes in RU from the turbine, puts out EU to the electrolyzer. Electrolyzer requires EU in through the bottom. So we just wrench that up towards there. And when you look at the top of the dynamo, it'll look like a wire connection. And if you look at the electrolyzer, it definitely says from the bottom. And our items will go in through the top, so we'll put a chest on top of here, or we eventually will pipe things into it. Right now we'll just do a chest. You can pipe them in the front and the back. If you need the top for fluids in, which we don't, we're going to be doing fluids out, which will be coming out the left automatically. So our fluids will be coming out here, which is going to be oxygen for the time being and for this setup. And I will be running that outside to our new tank out there, which I have built so that the valve is on the side, because it is a gas, and gases can go up or down depending on how dense they are according to or compared to air, but they can also move sideways. So I just chose for the oxygen to put it on the side, and we're going to be needing that oxygen for roasting our sulfides to get us sulfuric dioxide, to get us sulfuric acid in the new building we're going to be building. I will go ahead and pipe this up later. We're not going to be running that much right now. And the main two things that we are going to be running is Cassiterite, so we can make more bronze, and Garnierite, which we need to get more of. But if you look at Garnierite, I showed this the other day, it is actually 28 EU a tick. Remember, GU is generic units, whatever the machine takes. That is what you substitute in for the GU. So in this case, it would be 28 EU a tick. And it runs for 584 ticks using 16,352. And we get 1 nickel dust and 1 full unit of oxygen. So if we take this and we throw it in here, we also need the tag, and we kick it in the butt here, kick the tires, light the fires, let that thing start heating up. I'm going to go and grab a chest. You would think I would have remembered this by now, and you would have been wrong. As for the pack update, we will be having one coming out soon. There is a bit of a bug. If you check the changelog and or watch the testing stream, you will understand. Basically, there's a new there's a new thing for the Psy that the Psy can do. Psy's been around forever. I've never really made it and used it much, but with the new mechanic that has been added to it, I most definitely will be, because it is quite awesome. I'm also talking to Chubby about getting it put into the book so that anybody that is playing the pack and may have missed that update stream, which there will be a link up here in the corner as always, and it's also in the playlist for updates, which will have all of the book changes that we've been looking at up until this point. Kind of lost track of what the hell I was just saying. Anyways, Cassiterite, that's the other one we need to run. It needs 42 EU a tick, 876. It is 1 for 1 with tin dust, and for it, we are going to get 2 units of oxygen. So, way better for oxygen, and it gives us tin, which we need for bronze. If we run either of these through a crucible, we would only get 3/4 of an ingot, where if we do it this way, we get a full ingot's worth. That's why we set this up, other than the fact that we need the oxygen. With this setup, we can easily do 42 EU a tick. We are actually running 44. because of the way the efficiency works, which we have gone over in the past. If you have any questions about that, let me know, and I can make a specific video or find a specific video for you or explain it to you of how that efficiency works. But it's pretty easy. You can just check it in the tooltips all the way down. 192 steam turns into 64 RU, which turns into 44 EU, and this needs 42 for the Cassiterite, so we'll have 2 extra EU. You may wonder why I have it stacked so high for Cassiterite, being a 2 EU leniency. I don't want to take the chance of there being any leveling out sloshing in the pipe. I would actually have to run a pipe from here down and then put the machine beside it. And so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 pipes that we'd have to have, not counting we have to have this come out. So unless I turn the machine this way, we would have to go over a second. And that's more pipes than what I would like to chance on sloshing. So rather than do that, for now, we will be stacking that up like this. You can use an engine. I will actually be using one pretty soon, once we actually get some proper crops coming in to make us ethanol or distillation tower, where we're going to be getting some proper fuels that we can run through a diesel. If you're going to run a diesel engine for this exact setup, you would need a Invar diesel engine. Excuse me, I've got that feeling that I'm going to sneeze, and it's driving me nuts. I don't want to sneeze in your guys' ear, so I'm trying to sit here and anticipate it so I can mute, and it just won't go away. The weather's changing, and we're going from like 90 degrees to all the way down in the 60s. So you may hear it in my voice. It's getting a little rough on me. My sinuses do not like it when the weather changes like this. But not sick, just sinus thing, nothing to really worry about. But that is our setup. Like I said, we're running solid fuel, running lignite coke. We'll be making more pretty soon, but we have 1,800 to run through. I don't currently have this automated, but I will do that off camera when you guys aren't here to painfully watch it go through. We're almost done with the limestone, so we can actually turn our processing back on soon, which is awesome. That limestone has been running every time I've been in this world, because this isn't ran on a server. I'm actually going to take this pipe out. This is our distilled water pipe for our cement, our concrete. I think we've got enough for now, so I'm just going to go ahead and take that out. I'm going to go ahead and work on getting this piped over and let you guys go for the day. Keep an eye out in the next couple days for the update. other than the book stuff, which, by the way, you can always stop into our Discord and download the... I hate when that happens. Download the update for the book anytime that you want. It is in our Quest Book channel, GT6 Quest Book channel. And feel free to grab that update. You may want to wait until I have done the video showing that we have tested it and everything works fine. But by all means, you can test it yourself if you feel that you are capable of doing so. And daggone it, I think our glue pipe is right in the way. But keep an eye out, and we will have... Yeah, I know, you spawned through the wall. Go away. Yep, there's definitely a glue pipe right there. But keep an eye out in the Mod Pack Updates channel, and you will see the Mod Pack get updated in just a few days. We're trying to work out that thing with the Psy, how we're going to get it fixed, either between Greg and Overmind looking at the code, and fixing something there, or Ethrin and I changing configs and fixing it that way. If you want to know what this issue is with the Psy, go check out the update thing. It's only an issue if you have Hunger Overhaul, which we only have in here for the 3x3 harvesting of vanilla crops, which with this Psy we can actually do that without. I don't know if it replants. We got to check that out. It's still going to right click harvest, but I don't think it will replant as we would like. So we've got to take a look at that. Anyways, I have rambled on enough. I will let you guys go for the day. I'm going to finish up this piping so I can get this bronze taken care of. And y'all have a good one. Thanks for all the support again, as always. And I will see you guys next week. We should be here on Monday. We got to figure out what we're going to do because everything's done. But I'm sure I can find something that we can sink our teeth into on Monday before we do our live stream on Tuesday, or I may just say screw it and do our live stream on Monday. Y'all did not just see me fail that jump. Anyways, have a good one, take it easy, and I'll see you next time.